Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast Reading the Author, a unique show where we read authors' mind and not their book. Meanwhile, I truly believe and pray that you and your families are completely safe and healthy as well. Guys, today we have Nupur Luthra ma'am with us, and she is the author of Whisperers in the Hive. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming on our episode. We are truly honored कि आप हमारे शो पर
Thank you so much for having me. It's an absolute honor and I think a dream come true.
आए. Likewise, ma'am. So, ma'am, like before we get into the podcast and know much more about your book, about your upcoming projects and everything, I would request you to please introduce yourself so that our listeners can know much more about you. And do share how you started this writing author's journey as well.
Hi, firstly, before I start off, hi, I'm Nupur Luthra, an author of 8 books. My latest book, Whispers in the Hive, is a brilliant murder mystery that is different from the others. Um, like you said, when you just asked me this question, how I began my journey as a
Hmm.
writer, I began in my early childhood, actually. I was always intrigued by puzzles and problem solving, and I found myself drawn to the genre of mystery very early on.
Hmm.
I grew up reading works by Agatha Christie, Arthur Conan Doyle, and many other modern crime writers. Um, the way these authors could weave, intricate plots and dive into human psychology has always fascinated me. I started writing short stories, but it wasn't, until I had my own experience and I kind of dive deeper into human behavior that I felt like, I can write a full-length mystery novel.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, murder mystery allowed me to combine my love for suspense, uh, intricate plotting, and sort of exploring the human nature.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, okay. So, ma'am, can you share with us like what inspired you to write these murder mysteries?
My inspiration has always been human nature.
Okay.
And crafting twists and turns is one of the most exciting parts of writing a mystery.
Hmm.
I've always, started by planning the outcome, knowing how the mystery will be solved, and then building on the story backward.
Hmm.
So I create layers of deception both for the characters and the readers, which is one of the greatest things
Hmm.
to have the readers engaged into the book. And
Okay.
it kind of keeps the both surprise element, and it makes sense when the pieces fall into place, but the readers should never see it coming.
Hmm.
So I always use misdirections very heavily,
Hmm.
which is I think is important of when because it's you always overlook the key of solving a mystery.
Definitely, ma'am. But like when it comes to writing mysteries, what I particularly assume, या मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि the twists and turns are very important when it comes to any mystery thing because that's the whole soul of a book, right? So when it comes to
Right.
you, how do you think of these things? How do you create such or compile such kinds of twists and turns in the stories?
So what are you saying? Do I have I had any real life experiences?
हाँ, that can also be true because बहुत बार ऐसा होता है लेट्स से कि अगर मुझे कोई चीज लग रही है कि दैट मस्ट बी थ्रिलिंग बट वो सबको नहीं लग सकती बट बीइंग एन ऑथर एंड इतनी सारी बुक्स लिख देना देयर हैज टू बी समथिंग सम गॉड गिफ्ट इन यू जिससे कि यू आर राइटिंग सच काइंड्स ऑफ ट्विस्ट एंड टर्न्स दैट इज लव्ड बाय so much of people out there.
Honestly, I'm happy that my readers love my books,
Hmm.
and it's one of the greatest inspirations and gifts that any writer or author can get.
True.
Like when you get fantastic feedback and responses, and people say we loved your book, and how can you think of such a thing?
Hmm.
It's always come from personal experiences because I've interacted with uh, like you can say ghosts or people who have been stung by bees or well,
Hmm.
people look like they could be murderers. And
Okay.
I have had people who talk about their past, like this is they've how they've gotten robbed by
Hmm.
people.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
remember an incident, my father keeps telling me this. He says when I was a kid,
Hmm.
they robbers had got into their house and they had left this sleeping gas, They
Okay.
left it on and put the entire family to sleep and stole everything. There wasn't much back then, but then
Hmm.
yeah, whatever little jewelry or pots and pans and things they wanted, they took it.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So yeah, that's been one of my, you know, personal experiences that I've, looked at in this book. It's
Hmm.
been great inspiration that way.
Okay. Okay. Having said that, when it comes to your latest book, like Whisperers in the Hive, do you have any real life influence behind this book as well, or what's the story behind your latest? Because you have mentioned about कि बहुत बार ऐसे personal experiences through I'm just able to do such things, I'm just able to write. So is there any real life influence?
रियल लाइफ लाइक I said ना, अभी जैसे बताया कि डैडी के जैसे पास था ना,
Hmm.
बचपन में ऐसे हुआ है. And I know somebody else who told me the past experiences where they've gone on a holiday
Hmm.
and his uncle was roaming around somewhere and the bee came and stung him in the face
Hmm.
and went into shock for a minute. And he's seen his own friends die of bee stings.
Hmm.
And there are all kinds of rumors that people talk about whether they're true or not. But you
Hmm.
always hear all kinds of stories. So all these, stories and whether they're real or not have kind
Hmm.
of influenced. So
Hmm.
yeah, I always say, no, all these stories should always come up and they should never stay buried.
Definitely, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So what I personally feel, ma'am, that after listening to this podcast, many people will just love to explore this book. They would be very interested to buying. So talking from a new reader's perspective, what a new reader can expect from your book? Can you share some insights with us?
New readers. Wow, that's an interesting question because it's very difficult to answer these things, because we don't really know what people like and what they think.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think the most important advice that I can give new authors or even writers who will probably want to read this book and get a little inspiration is
Mm-hmm.
that the story excites you so much that you'll never want to let go. You'll want to read it in one go. I think they should develop their characters like really well. Create any good mystery if they like modern mystery, or even if it's a romantic novel, they should plan their plot, but
Hmm.
leave room for surprises to both you and your readers.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get discouraged by setbacks because you always get criticisms, whether it's bad or good.
True.
Learn from them. Writing is a journey, and the more you write, the better you become.
Hmm.
So, understanding what works for you as an author will definitely help you refine your own craft.
Okay. So as of now, ma'am, is there any particular schedule which you follow for your writing? या फिर just like कि someday you get some thoughts, you just jot it down on your phone, on your diary, or it's like कि आप every day कुछ hours अपने writing को devote करते हैं? And one more question related to this only. Do you have a specific process for plotting this mystery?
My God, you're asking me such tough questions there. I don't really know how to answer them. I try writing every day,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's for a couple of minutes. It's become a habit for me, because that sort of consistency helps me stay connected to my characters and the story. And my plotting process is very structured. I usually start with a broad idea, then build an outline, includes key events, clues, twists. Sometimes I'm a sort of very creative person.
Mm-hmm.
I like to draw my own characters also. I kind of, I'm very artistic that way. Whether it looks good or not is a different thing. But I definitely use like a storyboard to draw all these my favorite characters. Even if they look like vampires or look like mice, I don't care. It helps. I don't usually write in a linear fashion. My scenes are sometimes very out of order. But yeah, then I sort of, that out of order or that mess becomes a beautiful story in the end.
Okay. What I have personally seen, ma'am, like, back when the first lockdown was there, this industry have seen a numbers of authors. Like, there was a boom in this industry. And back then, there were, I guess, a couple of genres जो कि काफी ज़्यादा boom की. The first one was the romance genre, because काफी ज़्यादा लोग उसके पीछे पड़े हुए थे, सभी को लिखनी थी. And as of now, what I feel, it is the mystery genre. कि लाइक यू आर राइटिंग
right,
फ्रॉम अ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम, बट आज बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जिन्हें थ्रिलर, मिस्ट्री या फिर ये सारी चीजें उनको लिखनी ही लिखनी है, भले उनके पास कोई रियल लाइफ का एक्सपीरियंस ना हो, दे हैवंट फेल्ट इट, एंड वी कैन डेफिनेटली फील दैट फेकनेस फ्रॉम देयर राइटिंग, कि ठीक है ये ऑडियंस को पसंद आए, ऐसा मास अपीलिंग कुछ लिखा गया, राइट? सो व्हेन इट कम्स
right.
टू यू, हाउ डू यू हैंडल सच कंपटीशन इन दिस क्राउडेड मिस्ट्री जॉनरा? बिकॉज वहां पे स्टैंड
Uh,
आउट करना काफी जरूरी है.
you know, very often people say, when they stand in the crowd, it makes them nervous. It gives them like severe anxiety.
Hmm.
I get excited. I become like one 2-year-old child who starts, jumping with joy. So instead of seeing it as a competition, I kind of focus on what makes my work unique. I think about the perspective, the voice that I have to give my story. Every writer has a different way of approaching the genre, and that's something that they should embrace. And I always find that the competition can push me to improve, to take risks, and evolve as a writer. And it's important not to get caught up, because listen, every writer or every author, like I said, has a unique style of writing.
Agree.
Why do you want to, let the competition affect you? Why? You're your own unique person. You have a craft. So, stick to it. Don't let the competition doesn't let you bother me too much. So,
Okay. Now talking about the mystery thing, what has been the most challenging moment in a career as a mystery writer? Because there must be a lot. So can you share with us, जहाँ पे आपको लगा हो कि shit, ये I'm stuck here, or something like कि जिसको overcome करने के बाद you must have felt like a winner. So anything like that?
every actors and regular employees who apply for jobs, me as an author always face rejections, so many. After months of working on my manuscript, I've sent it to so many publishers and agents, and after months I always get this very polite rejection saying, listen, we really like the script, but we're very sorry, we can't really work on it. I don't really take it personally, because I feel, listen, it's okay, there's room for improvement.
Agree.
And then I always look for another publisher who will do my work. And finally, in the end, when I do find a publisher who likes my work and believes in me, I feel very happy. So yeah, they're very humbling, and at least when the final product comes out.
Okay. So, ma'am, now let's get back to the time when you heard कि ठीक है, tomorrow your book will be live on Amazon. Everybody will be able to buy it, read it, judge you on the basis of what you have written, because ये बहुत common है कि लोग यही सोचते हैं कि authors exactly वही लिखते हैं जो उनका thought process होता है, right? So,
Right.
on that particular eve, what was going on your mind? Like, were you excited about the release, या फिर you were stressed, you just marked up some milestones कि ठीक है, these many people know me, my book has to be sold out these many copies? What was going on your mind on that eve?
There's always, it's like a mixed bag. There's excitement and I have a little bit of nervousness.
So how do you balance?
But then, of course, there's always a sense of fulfillment when the work is out. And, there's always that sort of anxiety waiting for reviews and feedback. I don't really let it get to me, because I know, with every review, there is a chance of improvement. And it does bring a bit of joy, because I know, listen, reading murder mystery is not everybody's cup of tea. They may like it or may not like it. And usually what happens with me is, I usually write for myself and then for my reader. Because if I don't enjoy it as an author, then how do I expect my readers, or rather my audience, to like it? So, I can't really control things. So I always take time to celebrate, whether it's a quiet moment of reflection or with family or friends. So, yeah, I guess there's both excitement and nervousness.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, probably my last question to you of this podcast, after listening to this podcast, many new authors will be interested in writing murder mystery, because specifically we have talked about in this podcast about murder mystery, right? So, what
Right.
would be your advice to those aspiring authors who are very new to this murder mystery thing and they want to write their first book?
See, honestly, my first thing is write what excites you. Do not
Hmm.
think of, suddenly what happens is when you write a book,
Mm-hmm.
you always think, oh my God, I should become a bestseller. Don't think of that tagline.
Hmm.
Because, a book can either make you or break you within seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So don't just write a book because for the aim of becoming a bestseller. Don't.
Hmm.
Write it so that enjoy it and a book does well. Think of a good plot, plan it out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, think of your characters. How do you want to mold them? Because you know what, if this book, if even if this book doesn't do well, it doesn't matter. It's a journey.
Yeah.
Don't get discouraged. Um, just keep working on yourself and refining your own craft.
Okay. Now, what I personally feel, ma'am, like बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग होते हैं ना जो अपने ब्रेड एंड बटर के अलावा राइटिंग इसलिए करते हैं बिकॉज दे जस्ट लव इट, राइट? बट व्हेन दे
Right,
कम हियर दे जस्ट फॉल फॉर द सेम ट्रैप जो वहां पे वो अपने ऑफिस में कर रहे हैं, जिसके लिए कि उन्हें प्रमोशन मिले या जिसके लिए उन्हें एक्नॉलेजमेंट मिले। वो सेम प्रोसेस वो यहाँ पे भी अप्लाई कर देते हैं। दे जस्ट स्टार्ट रनिंग बिहाइंड की सेल्स इतनी हुई, बेस्ट सेलिंग कैसे होगी, रिव्यूज कैसे आएंगे, ये सारी चीजें। और दैट सेंस ऑफ
right,
जो कह सकते हैं कि जो आपके सोल को रिलैक्स करने वाली जो चीज थी आपकी, वो कहीं ना कहीं वापस से वो चेंज होकर उसी में चली जाती है बिकॉज यू स्टार्ट रनिंग बिहाइंड समथिंग और दैट।
right. Because I think Sudha Murthy had said it once on the Couple Sharma show, and I completely resonate with her.
हम्म।
She said, I think you should work for passion. If it's your passion, do it.
हम्म।
Don't chase money. Money will automatically come because you know what? Money comes and goes. But that sense of satisfaction and fulfillment of doing something you like is very rare. So why do you want to chase sales and reviews? What is it going to bring you? It'll bring you what? I mean, just for the joy of talking about it, it'll bring you like half a second of sadness or anger or happiness depending on what you've got. But at the end, does it bring you joy? Does writing actually bring you joy and happiness? Of course. Does the reviews bring you happiness? No.
Not at all.
What is the point? So just do whatever you want for the passion. Don't run after sales because listen, it doesn't make a difference. This book may not do well, the next 5 books will do well, and then suddenly a 6th book won't do well. So what's the point?
Okay. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you must have enjoyed this lovely and inspiring conversation with Nupur Luthra, ma'am. And if you do, then do follow our podcast, Reading the Author, available on all the leading podcast platforms. And don't forget to buy and read the book. आप just Amazon पे जाएं, you can search Nupur Luthra मैम की सारी बुक्स आ जाएंगी। जरूर खरीदें, पढ़ें और अपने जानने वाले चाहने वालों के साथ जरूर शेयर करें। Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming on our show. It was my honor to be able to host you today.
Thank you so much for having me, and I'm glad I finally did it with you. It's like I can say, like every other actor, it's a dream come true to do this podcast with you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Means a lot to. Thank you so much.
Thank you.